Hello, and welcome back to Call of the Sea. Um, so last time I got stuck at a particular puzzle, and I am not gonna lie, I did look up the puzzle. I didn't look at the answer, but I just scrolled through to see, do I have to press a button? Or when it's right, will something happen? And so I've at least figured out that much. When it's right, something will happen, which is kind of what I thought, but it was nice to get that like verification. But like I said, I skimmed over the answer, so I don't know what it is. And I'm hoping it's not going to take us like 45 minutes, an hour, or whatever to figure it out, because I've got to, I'm looking at it with clear. Okay, let me start that sentence over. We're starting from a new perspective, so let's take a look at this. And I think we can make this happen. Hey, Mildew, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Okay, let's see if I can remember how this works. So I know I have to somehow combine these four symbols to create all four of these at the same time. But we also have to rotate these things, the north in the wheel, so that they can shift and kind of overlap on one another. So if we have to overlap all of them, let's say we rotate this one, then that would move this to here, and that would overlap here. And that would overlap with this one, but it doesn't overlap with this. So this one we would have to turn one. We could try one, but I think it'd be more like two. Because then this one would go here to here. I think that would then overlap with this one, if I'm understanding this correctly. So life 2 and transformation 1. Let's try that. Oh, thank you. I'm having a good Monday. Tomorrow is a holiday here in Germany, so I've taken today off. So that's pretty nice. I can't complain about that. And I'm really hoping that the weather cooperates tomorrow because we're supposed to be going to a barbecue. So hopefully, as of right now, it looks like it's maybe gonna rain, but I'm gonna stay positive. Which holiday? It's German Reunification Day. So when East and West Germany was reunified. Love laying days off into holidays. Yeah, totally. There's actually a German word for that. It's called a bridge day, a Brückentag. And so I don't know if anyone at my company is working today, to be honest. There's maybe one person. I don't know. It's very, very common to take a day off if like the holiday lands on a Thursday or a Tuesday, to just take the day off in between. So let's see, the other one was life, right? No, transformation. We did life already. This one's transformation. Learning so much. Well, I'm glad that that you're enjoying that. Oh wait, I think I said I only wanted to turn it once. Well, it's clearly not correct because nothing happened, so. I have that set up for around Christmas, have the 22nd through the 2nd off. I'm only using 4 vacation days. That's really awesome. Welcome in, Nog. It is good to see you. I hope you had a nice weekend and your Monday is off to a good start. Okay, so if that didn't work, let's maybe try if we move transformation instead of 1. If we move it 2, that would put it up here. Liquid would still be covered with that. Life, the way I've moved it, is no longer that way, so we'd have to do it once or twice. And eternal should still be there. So let's try that. Let's move this once, and let's try moving this one once or twice. That's not it. Okay. So if we move transformation to this quadrant, that would mean moving this 3 times. Wait, is that what I was trying to do? Oh my goodness. I really was hoping that I would figure this out within like 2 minutes and be like, oh, it would just all click. It's not clicking. Hey, Wanderer, welcome in. I am so sure now that I can do it. I think last time it was just, you know, I had been streaming for a long time already and my brain was just not comprehending. I'm really bad at those puzzles where you have to like transpose things. So the fact that these stars do not actually move when you rotate is like, it just makes it more challenging for me. Which is not a bad thing. It's just last time it was just too much. Okay, so I think the fact that I haven't had to touch any of these, like liquid or eternal, is probably a bad sign. I'm probably going to need to touch at least 3 of the 4. I never got this far. I got to the puzzle with like the black sludge and beat that. It never got much farther. Yeah, that one was very tricky as well. And then last time before this, there was another puzzle that was really getting to me, and it ended up having like a very obvious solution, you know, looking back on it. But in the moment, I had no idea what I was doing, and it took me like 2 or 3 times as long as I anticipated. So after having done that one, then coming to this, I was just, as I say in German, überfordert. I was just overwhelmed, and it was just too much. My brain just gave up. The speaker puzzle was my white whale. The speaker one was really hard. Like, I don't know. Especially because there were so many different components to that. Like figuring out how to get the water down, and then getting the generator working, and then finding all the pieces, and it was just a lot. Okay, let's go reset all of these things to the way that it was originally. I think the thing that I'm struggling with is it seems like there's one bit of information that's missing for me, and that's where does transformation have to be to line up with all of these? Because, like, does it matter? Obviously, it must matter which of the stars it's landing on. It doesn't just matter that there is a quadrant, you know, a star in the upper left quadrant for all of them, because we've done that. So it must matter which which quadrant we're using as our like base. I just don't really know what that's supposed to be. Okay, let's take a step back. So God's blood would be the combination of eternal, life, and liquid. So that means they should probably all have a star in the upper left quadrant, which they currently do. Maybe this is how it's supposed to go. Hey, Mav, thanks for rolling on through. I hope you're doing all right today. Are you also taking a Brückentag? I think I stopped at the one inside the suitcase with all the lenses. I was like, I'm done here. That one was very tricky. But it was such a great feeling when I finally cracked that code. Destined inevitable transformation. So that's what is this one? Liquid, I guess? No. Transformation and eternal, I guess? Destined inevitable. Yeah, it's eternal and transformation. So that would mean we need to have a star in the second quadrant. So maybe we need to move transformation around 3 times. Let's try that first. Yeah, it's the only way to do it. I'm also taking the Brückentag. That's such a useful term. To my knowledge, there's not a single word for that in English. It's just, you know, you gotta explain it. I'm taking the day off between the holidays. I'm extending the long weekend. I don't know. We should just introduce the concept of a bridge day in English. So then if this is here, these three are, for God's blood, are already lining up with something in the first quadrant. This transformation is now here. Destined and inevitable, so this needs to be rotated 1 so that there's a star here and here. I think I might be on the path finally. I think I finally have figured this out. If this is not how it's supposed to be, I am going to be very confused. So then eternal life. Obviously we have a star here, but by turning it 1, that's here. That's not enough. We need to go 1 more so that it ends up being, instead of this, it goes to this and then to this. So 1 more, and life should already be there. Right? And they're both in the 3rd quadrant, yeah? Or 4th quadrant, I guess. And 3 is water animal, which is liquid. There's already 1 there. And life needs to be rotated by 1. Oh, please be right. Please be right. It's not? Okay. At this point, I'm thinking we should just cheat. Because I definitely gave it a really, really good, solid college try last time. Oh, do I have to press this? Don't tell me I have to press it.
A complex pattern.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed that this is a complex pattern. Oh, no. Did I overlook something? I think all of these other ones make sense. Did I need to rotate liquid, perhaps? I need to have it in... No, I need to have it in 1 and 3. That makes sense. I need to have eternal in 1 and 4. So that means it needs to rotate 1, 2. I did that, right? Yeah. Transformation needs to be in quadrant 2, so that would be 1, 2, 3. Unless I could leave that at 1. No, that's not the 2nd quadrant. This is the 2nd quadrant. So it would have to be 2. 1, 2, 3. It should be over here. And life needs to be in 1 and 3. Oh, wait. That's the problem, I think. Life needs to be in quadrants 1 and 3. So that would mean rotating it twice. Yeah, I think that might be the problem. I think that's the problem. No? Okay. Oh, did I maybe switch eternal and life? Is this maybe not supposed to be at the bottom for eternal? Let's see. Eternal should be in these 3. So it needs to go 1. We need to basically flip this so that it goes like this. So we need to move it 3 times. think I might have... No. Okay. Okay. I almost feel like I need to draw this. But you might need to check the wall with the broken bottle. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm let's see. I do remember
Broken
looking at
liquor
this.
bottle. Harry threw a bottle against the wall. Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did?
Okay, I can't look at this in the middle anymore, which is strange.
Harry marked this symbol for a reason. I'd better write it down.
We did write it down. Question is, where did we write it down? Oh, here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to grab a sheet of paper because I think my issue is not really being able to see exactly where things are moving towards. Okay, so. So we need in the first quadrant. Do we have all three of these? Liquid, man, I have no idea how I would even draw this, to be honest. I was like, oh, this will be fine. I'll just grab a sheet of paper, and I've just drawn 5 circles, and it's just not getting any better. Let's see. Liquid, life, and eternal. They're currently, like, if I leave them as is, they already overlap completely in quadrant 1. Then 2. Transformation needs to be up here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm convinced that for transformation, we need to move it 3 times. Because I'm assuming that's how I'm supposed to solve this puzzle, that it needs to be in the correct quadrant for the particular word that it's in. And that belongs here. And then the other one is eternal. But that could be 1 turn, 2 turns, or 3 turns. So... So it can't stay where it is. It has to be either 2, 3, or 4 turn. Oh, wait, 1, 2, or 3 turns. And we'll figure it out by doing a logic backwards. So then for eternal life for 4, if we move it 1, that's not going to work. It can't be 1 turn because then there would be no star in quadrant 4. And life already has 1 there, so it could be 0, 1, or 2 turns. I guess technically eternal could also be 0 turns, right? It has to stay here. Yeah. Could be 0, 2, or 3 turns. Then we move on to water animal. So to get a star in the 3rd quadrant for liquid, it's either 0 turns, we leave it as it is, or it goes 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, 0 or 3 turns. I think. If we don't move liquid, does that work out? Yeah, it does, because we kind of need liquid in both 1 and 3. So we actually want it to be 0 for liquid. So then it's a matter of getting life and eternal lined up. So if we now have transformation in quadrant 1, and liquid in quadrant 1 and 3. Then I need eternal. Eternal. Okay, so we know that it has to face like that. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that we could just look at the fact that the eternal symbol is in these 3 quadrants. And since it has 3 stars, that means it has to be facing like this. So 1, 2, I think. Yeah. Eternal has to be 2. Liquid is up and down. Transformation is only here. So what do I have to do for life? Life has to be like this. So that's also 2. Okay. Okay. If this is not correct, I'm going to be very confused, I think. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This should be 2, and this should be 0? Oh, but I had that already, didn't I? Well, fiddlesticks. Now I'm at a loss. What if I just now move this one? Because I'm so sure that that was right, though. What am I doing wrong? Or do I now have to go look in the center again? But I could have sworn that I saw online that I didn't need to press anything, that it would just be active when I get it right. Oh, tartar sauce. I no longer can press this thing, and this thing in the middle will bring me downstairs. It's an elevator. I thought for sure that that was the correct answer. I was so certain. That makes so much sense to me. But why is water animal circled here? Wait, does this one need to... Oh my gosh, are they all off? Like, we have it in this order, but is this a lie? Oh, don't worry about it, Nog. I appreciate the work, Lark. I totally get it. This is just, just the way that it goes. And that's what happens when, you know, you don't want spoilers. Although I am getting very tempted to just Google the answer at this point because, like I said, last time we worked on it a really long time. An embarrassingly long time, and now today we're not getting any further, even though I feel like I understand it better this time. I do think I at least understand what it's trying to tell me. I just don't understand why this answer is wrong. Why is it wrong? What am I missing? And the thing is, there are too many combinations for me to just brute force this. It's not embarrassing. I went to an escape room this weekend with my sister for her birthday. There were 7 of us, and we didn't figure out a single thing on our own. You know what? Some escape room puzzles are really tricky. I really enjoy escape rooms, and I think that's why I really like this game, even though this is making me like want to bang my head against a wall. I really like these sort of puzzles. It's just sometimes you just don't get any further. It's like, what are we doing here? But I hope you guys still had fun, even though you didn't figure out anything on your own. What sort of theme or story did your escape room have? We did one once. Oh gosh, this must have been 2017, 2018, so it's been a very long time. And I just remember that it had something to do with like a scientist in like the 1800s or something like that. Or not really a scientist, but like a, I don't know, like a historian type scientist. I don't know. Like there weren't all sorts of like sci-fi techie stuff, but it was like, I don't know. I can't really remember. I shouldn't have started saying that I knew what I was talking about. I was very irritated, but I feigned fun for the sake of my sister. It was board game themed. Okay, that's an interesting one. I hear of a lot of them that are like, you know, trying to break out of prison, or trying to escape a sinking ship, or, you know, trying to steal a diamond or something like that. I've never heard of a board game one. Completely non-linear and without a set starting point. We had no idea what to do. Yeah. That does make it even trickier. Like here, at least I have the pieces to the puzzle, and I know what belongs to this puzzle and what's information that I no longer need to look at. But when you have all of it in the room and you're just like, well, this could go to something. This could also go to something else. I'm so sure that I'm on the right track. I just must be overlooking something. So I'm going to name transformation number 1. No, I should probably do something like A, B, C, and D. Because I can't just use the abbreviations L or LI, because that's not, you know, helpful. So, A, B, C, and D. And the only one of these words where transformation shows up is in quadrant 2. So I need to have A over here. Do I have A? No, I don't. Wait a minute. Do I? So 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. 3 moves. So that's correct. Then I need transformation like this. I mean, not transformation. Eternal. So that would mean 1, 2. And that's also how I have it. Life is in these 3. So that should be 2. And I also have it in 2. And liquid is in these 2. So what am I overseeing? What is missing here? Because by, like, no matter how many times I look at it, this just seems to be the right answer, and it's apparently not. They basically put us in the room with zero information whatsoever and said, you have an hour, have fun. Yeah, no pressure. Good luck. It was 90% red herrings. Oh. So much of the stuff given had no application to the puzzle. That does not help, obviously. That does sound very tricky. I'm tempted to just push this, even though I know it goes down the elevator. Wanderer is just, sitting, trying not to spoil.
Was it because he was frustrated for not deciphering this? Or because of what he discovered when he did?
Okay, I can't look at this anymore. I suppose since I'm so sure that this is correct, what we could do is just go around and keep moving each one by one. Spent 20 minutes trying to tie Battleship to Bingo to Monopoly to Clue, all based on a set of series of numbers, till they finally just interrupted us and were basically like, look, only these two games for right now, and consider the letters and the numbers and the colors all at the same time. Oh boy. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try. All right, once I get around into a full circle, if I still don't have the answer, we'll have been trying this for over an hour between today's stream and last stream. I'm just going to ask for the answer or like look up the answer, because this is not fun for anyone involved. So we did that for 10 minutes until they basically gave us the answer, and we're halfway through our time and only one step of the overall puzzle completed. It was miserable. I'm still salty about it, if you can't tell. I can. But I also understand. And honestly, there's like, I think the trouble is that people think anyone can just make good puzzles and good escape rooms. But I think it's actually an art form in and of itself. Okay, we've now gone through the entire thing. I don't want to give up. I'm not the kind of person who looks up answers for these things. But I'm just so frustrated. We've been at it for an hour. I think it's really an art form in and of itself to come up with clues that sort of like not necessarily are obviously designed to be put together, but that there's enough context that you're just like, yeah, okay, I get it. I can see why this is connected to this. Yeah, we've seen all of this before. This is nothing new. Yeah. There's definitely, and of course, especially with escape rooms or puzzle games, you don't want it to be super repetitive. You want to have some good variety so that it's not like people crack the code and just know, okay, you know, like when you're taking a multiple choice test, you don't want all the answers to be B. Even if you have all the answers except the last one be B. All right. This is not good material for me or you. I'm going to try and, if my mouse will let me. Oh my gosh, my mouse won't let me cheat. There we go. Let's look this up. Let's figure this out. Call of the Sea, Chapter 4. Walk through. Unless, Wanderer, if you have a minute and you want to give us a little tip, I'll take that too. I feel like having one or two steps in an escape room that are so difficult that most people would request a hint is totally reasonable. It would make things fun, but literally every step. Yeah, exactly. I remember, like I said, we did one years ago, and we actually progressed pretty well throughout, with the time limit, and we sort of were able to find the things that made sense together. And they really only had to help us with one thing that was a little less obvious. And I think they did a really good job at making it logical. Wanderer's like, hang on, let me give you a tip. Yes, I will wait a second. It's vibrating in my chair. No, you're definitely not stupid. It's definitely like, you know, there is such a thing as a poorly designed puzzle. And, you know, I've definitely played puzzle games before, where when you eventually hit this wall and you get the answer, you look at it and you're like, oh, okay, I do see it now. Now that I know the answer, it does make sense. And there are other ones where you get the answer and you look at it and you're just like, okay, was I supposed to wait for a Deus Ex Machina, or what's going on? Like, I don't understand how this makes sense. This just seems totally random. So I don't know if we'll finish this game today. It really depends on how the other puzzles are in the next few chapters. Because I'm pretty sure I read that there are 6 chapters in all. So depending on how far we get, there might be one more stream of this. And then I'm thinking probably go back to TLD for a bit, because I haven't played off stream at all. So it's been weeks since I've played, and I'm kind of ready to go back. The things spin backward. The first is one click, not 3. Okay. Things spin backward. Oh. Oh, now that you say that, I totally see it. See, that's what I mean. Like, I knew I was missing something really obvious, and that's what it is. I turn it here and it goes up. I was thinking I turn it 1 and it continues in clockwise. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Now I know we can do this. Now I just gotta look at this again. So, I need to have transformation in A, and it's 1 click, not 3.
This is the right combination.
Oh, and I already had all the other ones. Oh my god. I could have just brute forced it at the end. But I just kept clicking all the other ones first, so it didn't happen. Well, there we go. We're finally through. That's how every single solution was for me in this room. How in the heck would we ever have figured that out? Yeah, that's just frustrating. I'm really sorry that it was not a good escape room experience for you. I hope it hasn't totally put you off the concept of escape rooms, because personally, I had an amazing time. Oh my god, what is going on here? It's been a while. I need to do another one at some point. The problem is I really want to do one with my parents, because I think that they would really like escape rooms too, but I can't take them to the ones here in Germany because they don't speak German and all the puzzles are in German. And in the US there aren't really a ton where they live. So it's one of those things that we'd kind of have to do it when we're on a mini vacation or just drive a little bit further, I guess.
It appears Harry didn't advance any further.
Okay. I can't go any further. I've tried everything and this isn't working. What do I need? I followed the sequence correctly, and my hand, I can't get that thing to work. I need to cross the river down there. Anyway, for what? Okay, something's up with his hand. What in the world? Okay. Others with us who had done rooms before were like, that was by far the most confusing and difficult one I've done. It definitely sounds like it's a little weird. Like, it just sounds like it was not well designed. Okay, so it probably didn't work for him because he's not part fish.
Thing? Is that the outline of a hand?
But we are.
What is that thing?
Wait,
Is that the outline of a hand?
Okay, maybe it's just me, but if I were standing here, my instinct, my monkey brain would say, just put your hand on it. I wouldn't bother with any of this other stuff first. I would just be like, let's touch it. It's probably not the smart thing to do, but it's what I would do.
Those are drums of some sort.
They are? Okay. It echoes?
Wrong. Let's try again.
Okay, so was this one right the first time?
Wrong. Let's try again.
Okay. I don't remember what the tune is, so...
Wrong. Let's try again.
What am I supposed to be doing?
No, not again.
It'd be helpful if I knew what I was looking for. In any case, there's no turning back now. I have to go ahead and find him and the answers to the questions I still have. Okay, that's not helpful. Oh, okay, I hear it. When I play the first one, yeah. When I play it, then it actually, like... It actually echoes. There we go. Do I have to do it again? No, I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god. Okay, I was not paying attention.
I screwed up.
Okay. Have I mentioned I have no
let's
ear
try
whatsoever?
Wrong. Let's try again.
Okay.
No, not again.
Okay. I know I look like an absolute fool right now. Hold on, I just gotta close my eyes and think. Okay. I can do this. This is why I'm not a musician. I have no audio memory. That was wrong.
Wrong. Let's try again.
I did it wrong again, didn't I? Nope. Okay. Okay, that's Little Big Little. Oh, that's probably wrong, isn't it?
No,
Oh my god, this is too many. This is, oh my god, this is like Simon. This is like the game of Simon, but there's no colors. So I'm relying entirely on my sound memory, which is apparently abysmal. Okay. So yes, we have figured it out that it is center, and then left, right, and then center, right, left, and then left, center, right. No, wait, there was one where I had to like repeat it. Hold on. There was one where it was like center, right, center. it's the one after this. Left, center, left, I think. Okay, I think that was right, right, left, center. Oh my god, I wish it repeated that one, because now that was way too many. I did not pay attention enough. Oh god, I'm gonna just mess this one up. It's okay. It's fine. No, that was wrong.
I can sing, but I'm awful when it comes to playing music.
yeah. I would say same, but singing is not really my forte either. Okay, I've at least written this down, so it's center, left, right, center, right, left, left, center, left, right, right, left, center, and then I just don't know what the last one is, which is a pain. Little Big Memory seems to be working. Okay. Man, Nog, you've got a really good ear. This is like when I played Simon as a kid, I entirely was like, I mean, obviously it's about the colors, and that's so much easier for me than sounds. Right, left, center. Okay. Okay, I think that was left, right, center, center, center. There's one more? Center? No, I missed something.
No, not again.
I mean, musician and sound tech at my church. Okay, that would explain it. I definitely missed something at the beginning. I think it might be left, right, right, center, center, center. I think that's what it is. I think I missed a right. I took piano as a child, and I did play a lot back then, but I did not learn sight reading, and I did not have an ear, and so it was just learning the songs that it was sort of just like memorizing where my fingers go. And that doesn't really help in a game like this. I did try teaching myself guitar a few years ago. That did not go so well. I have, like, absolutely no ear. I immediately forget sounds. That's okay. It's just not my strength. I have other strengths. I was not paying attention this time.
Wow, this technology.
Oh yes, okay, thank God. Thank God that was right. Ooh, I see, and that's why we didn't put our hand in, because the portal thingy wasn't prepared. This is terrifying.
Harry said it didn't work for him, so it shouldn't work for me either. Unless there's something different about my hand.
Obviously there's something different about your hand. You have
Anyway,
this
Nora,
curse.
you know what you've got to do.
Black sludge. Oh, we finally made it through the chapter. I think maybe we're on to chapter 5 now.
My hands.
Eee.
Look at my hands. This is definitely not a dream. And I'm starting to doubt the others were dreams too.
We're a fish person. This is cozy horror, but how come I can't move? Oh, I can't go that way. This is the next chapter. Okay, there we go. Sunken. Welcome to chapter 5, everyone. All right.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
Okay, those are some weird looking fish. Oh, there's another portal thingy up there. Can I swim faster? I can. Sweet. I can sprint
Another
swim.
one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
Whoa! That's pretty
I'm back
awesome.
to being me.
Well, that's cool. Oh, but I can't.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
Well, you turn into a fish person. Or back. Down we go. What is this? It's like a... What is this? What is this?
Another panel of this strange technology. What's it for? Something related to the currents?
Oh. Oh, I probably have to time it. Yeah, okay. No. All right. I can't look at my journal down here. Can I not go up there? I cannot. I thought that would be my way back to being a human, but I guess that's up here. I can't do that either. I guess we have to figure out this puzzle then. But she wrote something in her journal and I can't access it. Maybe I can go through this and I was just... Nope. No, I definitely cannot. Okay. Oh, I should have done this side first. It sounds really pretty, I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. Haha. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Wow.
I had to reverse the current. Okay. I see. I'm not even doing anything at this point except turning the mouse. Sound related again. It did. That one wasn't too bad. Whoa.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Okay. I'm supposed to go down, up, up. Is there maybe another portal-y thing? There is. I can't blame her for being
again.
very
Where is
weirded
this
out by
gate going to
this.
lead me now?
Ooh. Beautiful colors. This is an angry
Quiet
island.
and peculiar place.
Yes. Hands. Lots of hands. So very many.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Eee. Okay.
I understood that.
Those look like eyes. I think it's actually a visual glitch, but it looks like eyes. Okay. It's getting spoopy. I wonder if we're ever going to actually find Harry again, because when we got to that drum set, the note said that he couldn't get any farther. He was stuck there because there was something wrong with his hand. But he wasn't there. And yet she kept going.
We slaves, masters,
Heavens, slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
Was it? The currents took me to what looks like a town, a sort of cylindrical pit with houses all around the walls. Oh, Gina, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How you doing today? How was your stream? What were we up to today? Hey, Sarah, good to see you. I hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. I was gonna say Friday because I've been streaming so many, like mostly on Fridays recently. But it is not Friday, it is Monday. Ooh, Little Nightmares. How's it going? We finally got through a really tricky puzzle. And so now we have become half fish. This is sounding really weird. But we're now exploring an area that's apparently somehow related to our past. So yeah, tell me a little bit about Little Nightmares. I know I've heard of it, but I don't really know much about it. Okay, the currents took me to what looks like a town, a sort of cylindrical pit with houses all around the walls. It's much more modest than the ruins I saw earlier. There was a small sink filled with black ooze. I heard some voices calling me, and they sounded similar to the ones in my dream, but this time I understood what they were saying. Oh, wow, we missed a lot of notes, actually. Now I should be scared about what's happening to me, but I'm not. Truth is, it's been a long time since I felt so alive. In the water, I could see my hands. They had turned into bizarre amphibian hands. Although I recognized them as my own, it's hard to put it down into words, but it was as if I were another version of myself. I've lost track of time in this place. I feel like I could stay here forever. As strange as it might seem, I feel a strange harmony with these surroundings. Everything reacts when I'm close, as if every living entity here in this lagoon welcomed me. I activated some more of those gates, like the one in the mountaintop temple, and well, I don't know how to put it in words, but I can breathe and move freely underwater. Okay. It's good. This is my second time playing it, working through a walkthrough to 100% it. Awesome. Good luck with 100%ing. I don't think I've ever 100%ed any game in my life. It's like an isometric puzzle platformer. It's creepy as all hell, guaranteed to give you the heebie-jeebies. I'm gonna have to check that out. Like, I don't know if I want the heebie-jeebies, but I do like puzzles. Obviously, that's why I'm here. I missed whatever she just said, but I'm gonna hope that it's not super important. A lot of the times she says very obvious things, so.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
Oh, right. I wanted to look through to see if I could find the Nogol thing that she was talking about. These are murals like the ones I saw before, but they've been defaced. Without a doubt, the people who lived here were the victims of rituals. Oh, it could be very difficult to find what it is that I'm looking for. Oh, it looks like we missed a bunch back here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any notes that she left about the Nogol or whatever.
Whoever the inhabitants
Yeah.
were, They were living here
Wait,
against
wait,
whoever
wait.
the inhabitants were.
Oh, that's a
They were
loading
living here
symbol at the
against
bottom.
their
I thought
will.
it was some clue. If I want a single GB without any heebies.
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human, but others are amphibian hands.
Okay. Better steer clear of it then, because you'll get a whole box full worth. Did someone order a box full of heebie-jeebies? A lifetime supply. This place is so beautiful and also a little bit creepy. Alright, I'm gonna go inside this structure before I press the button.
Fire falls from sky, awakens God.
Like a volcano? Fire rock like a volcano?
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Oh, so there's just like pits of blood everywhere. Awesome. What did this do? Oh, did I miss a bunch of these places? I definitely did not go into all of those. Alright. I was not very observant. I missed at least one. Okay, there's nothing in this one anyway. Another button to press. Okay. We apparently got the ooze already in this one. I can't believe I missed so many of these little huts. There's nothing in this one. I went into those two already. But we weren't over here. Listen to the birds! I love it! Wait, was there something to observe here?
Primitive bowls and plates.
Okay. It's so weird that there's like water light reflections up here inside these rooms. Ooh, spirals. Oh, that's
It
different.
seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community.
How did she get that from this picture? Because this does not look like they're trying to do anything with the water level. I mean, I guess it was... No, I mean, this symbol, I suppose, but we've seen diamonds everywhere. I'm not going to question it. It's fine.
Slaves die. Some slaves now water.
Okay.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
Yes, and she probably has eyes that look like this. Like these ginormous...
The inhabitants of this
Amphibian
village
eyes.
lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
If you say so? Are we taking notes of this? No, she's not taking notes of it, so it can't be that important, right? No, I kid. Oh no, don't tell me I have to run around and press a bunch of buttons all across this place. Oh, I'm not thrilled with that idea. How do I get down there? Ah, streamer wellness, thank you. Let me just take a quick stretch. I very much appreciate that. I was just noticing how hunched over I was. I need to like actually pull my keyboard closer to me. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I bet you I have to press all of these. They all have to be like locked into place before we can press that other button. Yeah, and that's what happened. They weren't all in consensus. So it's about finding all of these whole things. Oh, can I go? Go down. Are there any buttons down here to press?
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
Sure, because it's not like there are tons of handprint things around here. I guess it's just these in particular that are special. Why can't I get those? I just can't. Maybe once we're... Oh, I guess maybe because they're these, but in reverse. Symbol order, we're missing one. Aha, there we go. There we go, we've got some symbol orders. Hopeful. For something. Eventually. I do wish we could move a little bit faster. I guess I should probably go over here. I think there was a button up top. I wonder if there's more than just this one up here. Maybe more. We already looked into this pool, yes? Yes.
How can I explain what's happening to me?
I'm gonna have to press the buttons in
What is
order.
the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
I get it. Okay, so there's going to be 5 of these polls, and I've definitely not been pressing them in the right order, but that's okay. I get it for next time.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Ew. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to do this again, but that's okay. I now know. So this is up top. This is... Okay. I know what I'm doing. It's gonna take us a little while because we're gonna have to wait until we get all the way down there and then it resets and then we can start over, but at least I know what it is we're doing. This is a puzzle that makes sense. I like puzzles like these. And it is nice that they have a nice balance of like straightforward puzzles and more complicated puzzles. And I like the fact that they have puzzles that rely on different types of strengths. Like even though the music and sound-based ones are not really my strong suit, it was nice to have that in combination with a lot of like these logic ones or order ones or finding things. That's pretty cool. Okay, now it's gonna reset all of them. It's gonna be like, nope. Oh. Okay, we got closer, but yeah, as I anticipated, it was wrong. So we have to find the purple ones first. That's these. Where's the button for this one again? No. No purple button. It must be over here somewhere, right? No. These are white, which would be the last one. These are the green ones, so this would be second. Then where's the pillar for the purple? Oh, purple pillar! Hmm. Hmm. Or does it go this way? No, it must be top to bottom, right? Yeah, then nothing's gonna happen. Maybe it does have to be top to bottom, because this one feels like it has to be last since I'm not finding an actual killer for it. Alright, we'll try that. Oh, some little random German. Sure. We were talking about the Blickentag earlier. I bet you there's another cool related thing we could do. Oh, I know. So the holiday, we were talking about how today is my Blickentag, my bridge day between the holiday, the Feiertag, and the weekend. And the holiday, the German Unity Day, is known as Tag der Deutschen Einheit. Which literally means Day of German Unity, so makes sense. So if we do it like that, then the white hands go as these. So let's try it like that. So let's try that as number 1. Oh, are we gonna have to run up and down a lot? I think we are. Phonetically speaking, yes. I would say that's probably phonetically close enough. You'd be understood. Okay, I just heard some bird sound and it sounded like it was laughing, which made me think of this video I watched the other day. It's so dumb, but it really amuses me to no end. Where you've got a guy looking at birds and he goes, "Wow, is that a mockingbird?" And it zooms in on the bird. And then there's a voiceover that goes, "Wow, is that a mockingbird?" Sorry, that's like really, really dumb, but it amuses me. Yeah, I can actually. Here, I'll send it in chat so that I hope I spelled all of those things correctly. I should have. I'm not the worst speller. Okay, so then the red one would be this one. And then this one, and then the button. I didn't mean to get stuck in there. There we go, this one. I'm hoping that I'm doing this correctly purely because I didn't find a button up here by the purple one, except for the button that actually restarts all of it. So the only thing I can think of is going backwards. Logically, it makes sense to me. Please? Yay! Okay, now we can go press some more buttons. And I feel like we're moving so slowly. Is that a mockingbird? Is that a mockingbird? So on a very different note, The Sims 4 has recently brought out a new kit, which kits kind of disappeared for forever, like 2 or 3 years ago. And the one that they brought out is inspired by like kitchens in Europe, which I think is pretty cool, especially because they brought out a waffle maker in this kit. I'm probably not going to buy it because I'm just not really a fan of kits, but they're bringing out a waffle maker with it that has heart-shaped
This
waffles, and I'm like,
civilization
oh,
used
it's
these devices
like
to
the
raise
waffles
and
that I
lower the
know
water
here.
level. It's impressive.
Yeah, they can do anything. Oh, we probably didn't want to press this yet, did we? Oh, actually, wait. I don't know. Buttons, buttons, who's got the buttons? Oh, I guess that wasn't... well, now the button has been pressed. The button has been pressed, there's nothing I can do about it. Whee! Sparkle, sparkle. Oh, more buttons. How are we writing in our notebook underwater, by the way? How's that happening? Does this work exactly the same as the other one? Ooh, no, I did not time that well enough. Yay! Magic! Waterproof magic! Yes, exactly. That must be it. Oh, I understand now. So I actually want to turn this around, don't I? Oh, I did that the wrong way. No! And now this will turn the other way. Yeah. And this should... Boom. This one... Let's get stuck. Ooh, what is this? Hey, Oliver, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Different types
Good
of
to have you
creatures
here.
of the same species lived here, but they weren't
Found a
free.
button, wanted to join the button pressing game. Awesome. Welcome to the button pressing game where everyone's a winner. I'm not a huge fan of the color pattern choices that they made for her fish amphibian hands, but you know what? That's fine. I'm sure she's not, like, as creepy as I think she is. Okay, so let's see. We gotta press this one and about here. Yes, excellent. Ow, we just ran into a wall. Why would we want this? I can't change that one, can I? Oh, I have to... Oh, I'm gonna have to open something. Obviously. I'm gonna have to press some other button, I suppose. More button pressing! It's when I saw the start of this game forever ago, but never got to see the end. I don't know if we'll get to the end today, but we have definitely gotten further than ever before. We're making more and more progress. This is the first time I've played it. And I kept getting stuck, but we've finally made it to this underwater world. Oh wow, this doesn't look very good. This looks like a lot of destruction and.
They rebelled against their masters. The slaves seemed to worship two gods.
Okay. I'm so glad that she's explaining this to me because I'm not gonna lie, the murals are kind of a mystery to me. There must be a way to get to the portal to turn back. this gonna work? It did!
I made it.
Woohoo! We made it! Hey, Zed, welcome in. Good to see you. It has been a long time. I have not been streaming super regularly. I also have not been watching streams super regularly. But I'm hoping to get back into some sort of a rhythm soon.
My illness has kept me from being happy. What I feel now is the complete opposite of being sick. I feel full of life and energy. Even better than before my illness.
Excellent. I'm so glad to hear that. I forgot our character's name. Nora, I think? You're further than the point than the last person I saw stopped at, so it's all progress to me. Awesome. I can't wait to find out, like, how this story ends, because at this point we've gotten beyond the point where her husband stopped looking. So I'm really curious as to if we'll ever find him. Have a good lurk, Nog. Oh, so now we can come press this other button, right? Is that what this is all about? Pressing this button? Now it's gonna drain a bunch of water, and what does that mean?
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
There's a tunnel? Tunnel. Tunnel? What tunnel are we talking about, Nora? Oh, that one. But before we do that, I want to see what happens when we go up here behind the waterfall. There's something over here. I do wish our sprint was just a little bit faster.
These creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
I'm also curious as to what they were doing. Like, what was the point of imprisoning them? Were they doing work for these other creatures? Whoa. Okay, so I can't... Oh, I understand. Okay. Well, this was not necessary. This was just one giant loop. I don't know why I decided to go this way, but curiosity, I suppose. All right. Oh, this is such a long path to run unnecessarily. So we need to go through the portal, become a fish person again, and then we can go down to that other cave. I think. If I understood this correctly. Oh, there's no button thing here for me to press. How does I do this? Oh my goodness, did I need to actually go over to that other part and then just keep going? Oh no, I did, didn't I? Alright, let's take the long route again. It's not a problem. It's the scenic route. And here on your right, you will see a bunch of green glowing things. And both on your left and right, you'll see blue and green glowing things. This is fine. Come on, Nora, just a little bit faster, please. So then I think what we have to do is come up here, go up the path again, so we can get to that other portal that we used.
Now I can enter this tunnel.
I didn't realize that this was the tunnel in question. I feel like such a moron. It's okay. I just wasn't focused. Here we go. Let's swim as fast as we can. Okay, we're gonna need to swap the direction on this current. So, at least we've gotten the hang of this puzzle. Ta-da! This is a very cool idea.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it will take me.
I gotta say, the concepts that they came up with for this game are just, like, unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's very cool. Ooh. I wonder if we're gonna meet any other, like, amphibian people at some point at the end of this. I honestly have no idea, like, whoa. Alright. Like, are we going to meet more of them? Are we going to become a permanent amphibian person? Are we going to get rid of this ability and just become a person? Will we find our husband? There's so many questions that I still have for this game. I have not said. I actually haven't heard of that game before. Is it also like a puzzle type game? Dark Water Ride.
That was quite a ride, but it's over now.
That was fun. And relaxing. Alright. Now where are we? Oh, there's another mural over here.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
But it's not our husband, because he couldn't get past the drums.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary.
Okay. Ah, sorry, Zed. You can whisper links to me, or I know that sometimes it's also stupid and thinks that if you put a period between words that it thinks it's a link.
Seems
Sorry
to show
about that.
two possible courses of action. One means transformation, and the other means death?
Great. I guess lucky us that we're fish people? I don't know. Okay, so the question is, do we want to go up these stairs and then the ladder next, or do we want to go over here next? I don't think we can go over here yet. Yeah, okay, there's some kind of puzzle that we're gonna have to do, so let's go up the ladder first. Ladder time. I see at the bottom of another ladder over there. Oh, I thought there was something carved into the ceiling.
What is this? This... Oh my god. Did I almost forget about Harry?
Yeah, I think you did. Boat transportation? Oh goodness, this does not look easy.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall. You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
Ruins useless. Where's the sanctuary? White Sand Beach. Teahora building raft. The masters brought their
Sanctuary.
slaves to a
Harry, was that where
sanctuary
you went?
by boat in order to perform the final stage of the ritual. How would he have known? These can't be from him. Maybe he was never here. Maybe this isn't really Harry.
Oh dear, poor people. Is this why I'm changing too?
Seems that the sanctuary was where the final stage of the ritual took place.
So the guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
Monsieur Everhart and Madame Ward, we had plenty of death in this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice to this ritual madness. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this maudite île. I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't wait too long. Mal revoir and au revoir, Teahora. That was the guy. Okay, Harry scribbled these symbols on the wall. They must be important. Water drainage divides, opens a door, but only for a while. I can name all the currents in the right direction. I can get there in time. Oh, I see. I did not piece that together. I just assumed that this door thing didn't work unless I had already solved the puzzle. Okay. People lived in this sunken town were able to adjust the water level at will. Were they people like me? Is that why I feel so at home here? Is that the reason this is so familiar to me? I found the exit from the town and dived into a long underground current that was incredible. I've never felt so free and full of life until now. It led me to another large hall with an opening to the exterior. There was another, I think they mean of, Harry's camp. The shocking thing was that I had almost forgotten him. How could I forget my husband? I'm so sorry, my dear old pal. Harry and the remaining members of the expedition followed the river down from the mountain peak, and after wandering some days, they finally found this entrance. Oh, okay. So they didn't get through the water area where we just were, but this camp is from another area. Okay. There is a note of Teahara, the Polynesian guide leaving the expedition. He was fed up with death and disaster and tried to convince Harry to leave the island. He returned to the beach to build a raft to escape. Okay.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking straight either.
Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today he found out some place to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up till now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now and the black ichor.
Harry, that look on your face. You look deranged. They seem to loathe each other.
I can't stand your lunatic face. I can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you.
The sun is setting. It is so beautiful.
I can't reach that ladder. And we can't go anywhere from here. Okay, so I guess now we go back down to the water area. Can I sit on the bench and just observe the sunset? Look at how beautiful it is here. But the answer is no. We have no time to waste. Cannot sit on the bench enjoying the sunset. We must continue on. I wonder if we'll find him. I think my guess is that we won't. But I could be wrong. No. Oh. No. I accidentally was hitting forward instead of backward, which was up instead of down. Down we go. Okay, so there was this platform thing. Oh, there's stairs over here. Oh, we have to time this very well. Okay, this could be tricky. Right? Oh, I gotta enter this
This
first.
panel looks different from the others. It's much more elaborate.
That was not correct. Nope. I need to press this one first. Then this one. Then this one, then this one. Oh, I was... Maybe renegades. Oh, close, but not quite. This one I need to press a little bit sooner.
This must be my transportation
Yes.
to the sanctuary.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's go on a boat ride. All right, I was assuming we'd move a little bit faster, but I suppose a boat made out of rock would be pretty slow. What was that sound? What is going on? Sunken. Oh. Wait, are we at our new chapter? Trooper, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you so much for the resub. You do, fellow button pressers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good
What
Monday.
happened to me here? As menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves, like a wild animal against an unknown threat. That's how they perceived the expedition, like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown.
Oh
Was I?
boy. Hello, giant squid. Giant glowing squid.
They seemed to recognize me, as if I was one of their own.
Well, I suppose we are. But good to see you, Trooper. I hope you're well.
Everything
We've been
seems
pressing
so
lots of
distant
buttons
now.
and getting very far.
As if I first stepped on that white beach thousands of years ago.
I wonder how much time
A full moon?
technically has
It
passed.
can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of time, or
It's just constantly
maybe
full moon here.
This place isn't subject to the laws of physics. That's the only explanation I can find for this surreal
Annabelle
night.
just got back from 10 days in the UK and I'm very tired.
It's hard to
Well, I
believe
hope you had a
everything's
nice
real.
trip.
Maybe it isn't.
I-
Maybe
I
I'll
understand
open
that
my
is-
eyes sometime and I'll be back
That
in
is
our home
quite
in
the amount
Englewood
of
and everything
of
will
jet
be as
lag.
before. My perfectly
Yeah,
ordinary life with Harry.
I'm doing all right.
My daily routines. My illness. That will be as before, too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that
Oh.
I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean,
With humans.
how is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for years?
'Cause it's somehow connected to you, Nora. That's just how it is. But yeah, I hope you had a nice trip. Were you there for like a vacation? Were you visiting people? Did you have to go there for work?
There it is.
I mean, you don't
The
you don't have to
sanctuary.
share any more than you feel comfortable sharing. But I hope you had a safe
So is this
travel.
where you went, Harry? Is this your last
Safe
stop?
travels and a good time. And I hope it didn't rain the entire time. I know that the UK is notorious for rain. This place is really incredible. I love the Aurora touch. Very nice. Makes me feel like we're back in TLD, but in a warm tropical version of TLD. I've got lots of
Another
notes over
camp.
here.
Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
I can't look at these things. Ooh, here's something for us to look at.
My dear old pal. I never should
Wait,
have trusted
how did
Cass.
Harry
I
get
thought
here?
she cared about you, but she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is
He didn't
mix
kill her,
my
did he?
blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work.
Oh, so
right?
maybe he decided to
All this
undergo
can't
the
be a
transformation
coincidence.
so that they can be together
Ritual
forever.
is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora? I wish you could be here to... Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't.
Oh,
To
okay.
tomorrow.
Interesting, interesting.
Leave it for tomorrow.
Hey, Darkling, good to
Stop
see you. Welcome
writing.
in.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
But it's the only way that he can be like you. And for a conference. Oh, nice. Spent a week in Scotland despite 2 trains north getting cancelled and another being delayed by 2 hours. Oof. Well, saw some friends, and weather was great. Awesome. I take that 8 to 9 months out of the... Yeah, definitely. I'm glad you had a really good time, and despite the train issues, I can totally sympathize with you there. That sounds exceptionally bad, but I remember a couple of weeks ago I did a very spontaneous course for professional development, and I had to take trains, and everything just got like backed up, and we were waiting outside in like 30-degree heat for my train, which ended up being like 2 hours delayed. It was, sometimes public transportation just doesn't work as smoothly as you'd like, but I'm glad you got there safely, and that the weather was pretty good, and that you got to see some friends and had a good time.
A library? What are you talking about, Harry?
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world. Pnactos. Pnacotus. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce P and N together. Pna. Oh. Okay, sanctuary. Found another of Harry's campsites. If you could call it a campsite, there's one tent on each side of the beach. Okay, we figured that out. These symbols we have not needed to use yet, so... Let's see.
Was the blood of these creatures some sort of catalyst?
Blood plus black ooze equals profit.
Heavens, this dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
Living in places with reliable public transport networks can really spoil you. Absolutely. And like even here where they're not like super great at the moment and not always like it's still at least reliable enough. Even if there are delays and cancellations and issues every now and then. And I'd rather deal with the frustration of that than not have the option at all, because it is nice to be able to say, okay, I'm just gonna hop on a train. I don't need to worry about the stress of driving somewhere or finding parking or anything like that. Dried blood and ooze, an altar. Isn't that the dagger Frank was attacked with? Yeah, kind of looks like it. All right. Curious.
Harry, what is this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it together. Change me. So we're probably going to have to run into him at some point, and he will have... Oh, these are just the things from the back. Okay. And we'll have to either help him do the transformation or convince him not to do it. I'm assuming. Off to cook some dinner. All right, Darkling. Well, thank you for the lurk. And bon appetit. Oh, we actually, to kick off fall right, We made a beef stew yesterday. It was so good. I swear, I am lucky that my husband is such a good cook, because I don't think I would have been able to make this beef stew nearly as amazingly as he did.
So I have to put my hand inside?
He's yelling, "It's not working." Interesting. I guess you're gonna have to put your hand inside.
Moby Dick. Its pages are hollowed out, and its shape is...
That knife thing that the guy was
Camera.
attacked with.
It must be Cassandra's.
So what did she want out of
Harry
this?
asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. What in the world? I guess we'll find out.
Let's give it a try.
But yeah, beef stew is one of my favorite, like, comfort foods for fall.
Ouch! Oh, ah!
Oh, this reminds me of
What's that?
Subnautica.
Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
They've moved. Spots on my hands have been rearranged to form some sort of symbol. I found a circular stone with a fish head with its mouth open. When I put my hand inside after a moment of intense pain, the stains on my hand rearranged themselves to form a peculiar pattern. Cass seems to be losing her mind. I'd rather not think about how the two of them got along here, or didn't get along. The device to access the inner sanctuary is only activated with blood like mine. Harry, please tell me you didn't do what I think you did. Well, I mean, all signs are pointing to yes, as the Magic 8 Ball would say. Oh, there's a mural over here. Let's go check that out before we go to the door. There's probably also one on the other side. We should
This
look.
mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood. That dagger.
How does she get that? Where is the blood? Like, they're holding blocks. Like, yeah, there's the dagger, but I'm not seeing it actually being used. It doesn't matter. I'm just glad that she can interpret these things.
Oh my goodness. And the gun barrel is empty.
That's not good.
Trail of blood. Someone was hurt. There's a bullet hole in here. A woman's earring stained with blood. My God, Harry, what did you do to her?
I think we can put two and two together and figure out what he did. Question is, were they both crazy before? Or is this all because of the island? I like this game. I've seen at least one full playthrough, but it's been a while. I'm really enjoying it. I did get stuck in one particular, well, in I guess 2 or 3 different spots. There was one particular spot that we actually finished at the start of stream today that was particularly tricky for me because I overlooked one tiny detail, as it always is. But I was saying earlier, firstly, I'm a big fan of puzzle games, and secondly, I love the atmosphere of all of this. But one thing that I think is great about this game is that the types of puzzles are so varied. Like, there's a mixture of figuring out patterns, using logic. There were some rhythm and
She's
music-based
behind that door.
ones.
I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
But how do we open it? So I'm definitely enjoying this game a lot. And I would recommend it to anyone who's like remotely interested in puzzle games. Oh, there is something in the middle. I probably need to do that. Do something over here.
My God, this syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking? Black ooze on a petri dish.
That's an interesting way of pronouncing it. I've always said petri dish.
These patterns look too familiar.
Wait, where did we get the knife? I don't remember finding the knife. That must have been a while ago.
Oh, I really hope this works.
Deep cut. Yeah, I think the puzzles are excellent. They're varied. There's a mixture of like relatively straightforward, easy ones and more complicated ones. There are some that are a little bit trickier, but even those, you know, eventually, even if you need a hint, they at least logically make sense. We were talking earlier about how some puzzle games, or in the example we were talking about, escape rooms, it's easy to just kind of come up with puzzles that maybe don't make all that much sense, even once you know the answer. And I don't think that's the case here.
An eye and a star. Look at the stars, maybe.
It's definitely atmospheric and fitting with the season, plus it's nice to have a game that's heavy on the Lovecraftian vibe without the problematic bits. Exactly.
An eye and a star.
Ah,
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth.
interesting.
If that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
That would explain why we already have the full moon. Okay, let's see. Whoa. Harry, tell me you didn't inject yourself with the black ooze. Please tell me you didn't do something that stupid. There's a gun on the floor with no bullets and a trail of blood. Oh no, what happened here? I don't understand. My god, there was a fight between Harry and Cass, and from what I've seen, it was really brutal. Harry has never been a violent man, but I hope he's okay. The altar left no room for doubt. I had to use the strange dagger I've been carrying with me ever since I received it in that package. Right. That was... Yes, in the very beginning. Right. Of course, as you said, Wanderer. After my blood touched the altar, the main door of the temple opened. Okay, I have a feeling we're going to need to know this for some... I have a feeling this could be a slightly tricky puzzle. This could be a tricky one. Okay, can't look at that. Alright, let's go look at these constellations then.
Constellations and stars. These people seem to worship otherworldly gods.
Oh, I like the little sound.
I wonder what this means.
Hey, Maddie, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
A shining
Good to
constellation.
have you here.
I better draw it.
I better draw it. Oh, there's another mural over there. Let's go check that out.
Where is this door leading me?
Well, I appreciate the recommendation, Nog, and yeah, Maddie, welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's see, what is
They
this?
carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
Test them. Oh, I guess maybe to see if they're going to die or turn into the amphibian fish people? Okay, so now we've written down all of the constellations. I'm not really sure what we need to do down here, though. I think we maybe need to go down this and inspect
It's
it.
a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
This reminds me of that one of the very early puzzles that we had, the one with the eyes. But I'm not really sure what it is I'm going to be interacting with here. Oh, wait, maybe this thing? Is this? I can't look at that. Here's another. No, is this the first one?
An eye and a star.
Yeah, that's from the beginning.
Look at the stars, maybe.
Oh. Okay. And then, wait. Whoa. Alright.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals. Some sort
Those
of
stone
creature.
statues seem to rotate with
A
this
pet?
switch.
How? 90-degree rotation.
All these papers are riddled with ink.
Incoherent doodles indeed. So this is.
Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
This has the piece of our. Oh, we're gonna have to overlap these. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh boy. I feel like we're gonna need to do some drawing. This is gonna be a tricky one, I think. It is a very cool idea.
These icons on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
And it lights this up. Okay. So, which one has this piece? This? Maybe? Can I not click any of these? Oh, maybe I need to go to the other one now. Oh, okay. So we need to somehow release these blocks. There must be a button over here. I feel like this is just the first step, just to press the same button on all of them. Because that would be too easy if it just shows you the answer for all of these. And it's all the same. But I can't click on any of these other ones. Strange. Maybe now if I press
It's a
this?
pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What was it used for?
But this doesn't go all the way to the end. Oh, okay. So if we look at the top one, we see that most but not all of the pentagon is filled in. Okay, let's start with this one, because I think this top one is going to be the easiest to figure out. So from which perspective does that work? From this first one. Right? No. From this one. No, we need it to be basically all but, maybe it's from this side. No, that would be if we were standing here. Let's remove these. Let's pretend like this is going to make sense. Can I press any of these other ones? I can't. Well, that's confusing. Confusing. Hey Rob, welcome in. We have done a lot of exploring, but I think that I think we do need to look around a little bit more. We've looked at most of the stuff in here already. She's just gonna say the same thing about
An eye and a
look
star.
at the stars.
Look at the stars, maybe.
Yeah, I do get that. I do see how that fits together. So like this, for example, is here. That's this one. I just don't understand why I can't pick more than just this one symbol. What if I press these buttons again? Will that do anything? No, I can't press this page anymore. Yeah, I was expecting that we'd get more information from this thing, so I feel like maybe I need to just take a look at these murals a little bit more closely, and I can't press this button anymore either. Okay, let's maybe unpress this for now. I thought it made sense. It's just strange that I can't press any other buttons on any of them. So let's see. Could we layer all of them? No, some of these are not going to be filled in. Like this one, for example. I don't think is filled in on any of them. This is here. This one goes in this part. This obviously goes here. This goes here, and this goes here. So so we want all except for this. No, but we want that here. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be a fun one. Yeah, 3 of these symbols do have the same mark that the hand has. And that's the only button that we can press on all of these. So maybe we're only supposed to have 3 active and then we can actually press the others? But I don't know where the starting point is, if that makes sense. There's probably something else we're missing or haven't seen yet, haven't commented on. We have looked at this mural, but I don't remember what she said about it. Something about trials.
They carried these people here to test them.
Challenge.
Like a challenge of some sort.
Interesting that the sky is moving, but these stars are not.
Where is this door leading me?
Oh. So we probably have to create the symbol in that thing in order to open the door? So if it's this side, we probably want to try and create this symbol from this angle. So we'll try and do this first. So, but that doesn't make sense. Oh, I suppose it's this. So we gotta look at it slightly from an angle. But I still can't press other buttons. What good is it to only be able to press the same symbol? So it's unlocked. This. The nice thing is that we can actually move around here. And we actually see what happens when we press things, but maybe we need to look at these things twice.
I wonder what this means. I wonder what this means.
So she went around and she jotted them all down already. And now she's just going to be like, huh,
Constellations
I don't know what this
and
is.
stars. These people seem to worship
Hey, Zert,
otherworldly
welcome
gods.
in. Good to see you. How's it going? Can I look at this guy? No.
A shining constellation. I better draw it.
You did that already. Okay, so she's just repeating the same things that she said before. And there's nothing different out here. So we must have all the things we need to figure this out. I'm just confused as to why we can only press one type of button. "90-degree rotation." How this part, these drawings make absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Rotation. Is that what we want? This one? We're missing one. We're missing a lot, actually. But I can't press any of the other buttons. I thought I would have to try and create these. Well, maybe if they're all on top of each other, maybe once we... But I've tried this before. Once we've got all four of them here, I still can't press any other buttons. And these we haven't used at all, and I have absolutely no idea what those meant. Like, I feel like I must have missed something back in the other room, like before we came over here, because like, oh hey look, there's these symbols, and I never had to use them. So I don't know what those are about. So I was wondering if maybe I need to try and... We had like a puzzle where we had to kind of overlap a bunch of symbols. Here, I'll go back a little bit. Here. We had to like overlap these star symbols to make all of these words simultaneously. And I have a feeling that that's what I have to do here, is overlap all of the stars to kind of make sure that all of the points that are on here are lit up, and any that aren't supposed to be lit up aren't. But I might be mistaken, especially since I can't press any other button besides this one that's like the shape on my hand. I feel like there's something I should be looking at. Or maybe I need to try and recreate this constellation? I kind of would have thought that if I could create any of these, like if I could create this one, that this door would open. But if I can only press one button on all of those, then obviously that's not going to create that symbol. I wish there was a, hey, give me a hint button in the game.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges.
Yeah, I know.
What was it used for?
I know. And it's interesting that, like, it doesn't flow down to here. Or to here. You can sort of, but see, I just don't know where I'm putting my hand to complete it. Oh! I can press it again? Oh, that does change things. Oh, okay. Okay, I just don't know from what perspective I'm supposed to be making this. Let's try it from this one, I suppose. So we've got this at this point. No, we don't. It should... No. No, okay, this isn't... This is not actually doing something different. This is doing the same thing it was doing before. So we actually don't want this. It should start with this one. We don't want this bit either. It comes down. Oh, okay. So, we don't want this one. I think we want to start with this. Okay, I know that my narration is going to get really weird here, but hopefully it'll make sense. So that's now... So from the large... From this one, we want to have this one empty, so this one shouldn't be filled in. But how do we do that? Because if I press it here, this will be filled in. If I press it on this side, this will be filled in. So we do want this one. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. So now theoretically, I don't want to press this one here, but I want to press... I want to be able to press this, but I can't. It will not let me. This might be one that I look up clues to as well, because I don't understand why I cannot press these other buttons. Or what it wants from me. And I hate the fact that I have to keep going in and out of it and I can't just press the button from up here. Ah! That already did something. Aha! Okay. It did something. Alright. No need to look for clues. We've made progress.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual.
So we're doing the final step first. That was sheer
An
dumb
odd
luck.
structure, riddled with nooks
I'll
and
take it, though.
crannies and endless stairways. Maybe it only hurts the first time.
Oh, and this is gonna unlock another symbol that we can play
The
with.
second also hurts.
Oh, okay, okay. I think I get it now.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing. But now, I feel like this is where I belong.
I'm glad I can't fall off of these things. It won't let me fall off of the pathways, which is very, very good for me because I feel like there have been several times where I've been close to just walking off a cliff. It's a good thing the game will do anything to keep Nora alive. Okay, so I don't remember what that symbol was. Oh, it must have been this one, right? Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so I think it was this one that we've just done. So let's start with a clean slate. Oops. I think I'm understanding the logic of this now. So like if we want to do this one, it's going to be this button. It's going to be this twice. Okay. Okay, wait. But then where? This one next to us? This one? Yeah! Yeah, come on! We got this. We are getting it done. Figuring it out.
This place is like a labyrinth.
Agreed.
They were submerged in black ichor.
Well, that's not terrifying. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's probably where the end of the game is going to be. It'll be one for a portal for me and a portal for Harry. is my assumption.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness. But I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
To
Oh,
be
come
fair,
on.
you have
One more
had
time.
this as part of you
Ow,
for your
that
entire life,
hurt.
and now you're getting
Again.
explanations and figuring out where you are. He is just adjusting to life with this weirdness, I suppose. Okay, so now what one can we make with these 3 symbols? This one. This one I think is going to be a little bit complicated. So we'll need this one. Oh, you can only use one on each. And I think this one will be this piece. Yeah, and then another one of these over on the other side. No? Okay. Alright, well, let's take a look at this. What are we missing? Or how is it supposed to be? What's wrong with this? We've got this piece. We've got this piece. Ah! I know. I think on the other side we need the little C. No? No. This Z thing? That's too much. No. Oh, maybe we can't do this one yet. No, we must be able to. We have one of these here and here. Huh. What if we try it on this side? And this... Maybe I'm just off by one, like in a direction. Maybe we just need to rotate it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, we're almost there, guys. We've almost figured it out. Oh, this is the end, though, I think.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Oh, I guess I was mistaken about my prediction. That's alright, though. Okay, this is how we get back out. What are we looking for down here? Ah! This is where we want to go. I do like that this is first person, because I think I'd probably be a little creeped out by our appearance at this point. How do I get up there? There we go. Stairs. Stairs are always a good thing. There's something fishy
Again?
about this.
Seriously?
For sure. I like how she didn't think that there was going to be another one. When she said, alright, one last time, and the time before, I was like, yeah, sure, that makes sense. There definitely won't be another chance that you'll need to get this once more. Not at all. Alright, we can do this. I am feeling so confident right now. Which is probably a problem. We'll probably run into some really crazy thing after this. I wonder if there's multiple endings for this. You know, whether we can choose to
I can feel the torment
go
of
back
the
or
thousands
not.
of slaves who perished here.
I think it's better to imagine what Nora looks like. Yeah, I think, like, for two different reasons. One, I think whatever, I don't know that I'd love to actually see what she looks like, but on the other hand, what we imagine is probably creepier, cooler, whatever, than it actually is. Plot twist, she's the Little Mermaid. Part of your world. Okay, so we've done these. We need to do this one next. So that's going to be... Oh, right. That's the one left, I think. Be helpful if we look. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. So let's maybe remove these first so we can start with a clean slate. Man, I haven't seen The Little Mermaid in ages. I actually recently saw this this like short video thing, like a YouTube short or an Instagram reel or whatever, of this parody where someone was like, yeah, now Prince Eric talking to his friends about how he met Ariel, and he's like, yeah, found her on the beach. She doesn't speak. Be this. And then over here, we'll do the original one. And like how they're just hardcore judging him for... Oh, it can't be that. It can't be that way. So actually... They didn't meet on Plenty of Fish. Plenty of Fish, now brought to you by The Little Mermaid. Okay, so if we've done this... we probably need to use this one somewhere. Oh, wait, maybe that's what I needed to do. For some reason, this one isn't clicking like the first one did. Or the other ones did, not the first one. The first one didn't click either. It was just pure dumb luck. So from here we have... this. Okay, this isn't right. Obviously, because otherwise it would be done. Go. Let's... So do we need to start it from this perspective? But I tried that before. Oh, maybe it's this. No. That can't be right. That's definitely not it either. Maybe there's nothing on this side. See, this seems right. And then on this side, the first one... Did I already try this? I think I already tried this. Yeah, I did, because these don't connect. I was like, oh, that can't be right then. So we have to try that, but from a different perspective. So let's start it from, let's see, what if we start from over here? So then that's this, maybe? I feel like I should be using the new piece that we just unlocked, but I don't feel like I need it, which confuses me. But I must need it. Ah, of course, of course, of course. This is where it should end. We should not have one here. No. This one either. That's not it though. Wait, this is correct. That's this part. And that's this part. So I need one over here. There we go.
All the doors are open, but where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
Probably behind door number 4. Either that or we need to combine all of them. Which was my first hunch. Okay, what do we have here on this mirror?
I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying.
What's strange to me is then, how is this now hereditary?
Black and white figures.
Oh boy. Oh, this is the whole animals thing. Oh gosh. Alright, using the strange device that projected the patterns on the floor, I was able to open the doors that led to more rooms. Inside those rooms, I found more circular stones and more patterns. Now I only need to open that large door. No, but there was something else. Wait, did she not take notes about that? Ugh. Nora! What's up, girl? Oh god, this is gonna be something else. I don't know if we need to open the other door first. We probably need to figure out whatever this is, but this is the whole animal thing that she found on the notes. The notes didn't make sense. Maybe they do now. Some sort of creature, 90-degree rotation, howl. Oh boy. I don't know what they mean by 90-degree rotation for this. So that's this one. Oh, they probably all need to be pointing to each other somehow. Oh, I can't move the white ones. Okay, I think I understand-ish. Ha! Okay. What? I see. Okay. I think I sort of
Good
get.
doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
That's so cute. Oh, and now we can now move the white ones. We're trying to get all the way over there. Okay. So I didn't mean to press the middle one again. Pretty sure we need it to be front and back like that. We need this to be like so. And this needs to be turned. And then... yeah, I think I understand. Okay, so now we just need to go over here and twist this black one more time so that it's facing the other way, and we have a black stone path to the other white stone paths. So, do that, and then press this again with the howl. Yes, this is working exactly as intended. Exactly as I expect it to. Love this. Love it when it does that. This is actually a very cool idea. All right, one more time.
Come on. One more time. Ow! That hurt! Again.
Yes. Again, it did hurt. I am not surprised. The fact that you are surprised by that surprises me. Okay, so now what I'm assuming is we're going to have to try and get all of those patterns up at the same time. That's just my guess. I think this is one of my favorite puzzle parts so far. This one with the statues and the howling. The one downside about the fact that this game doesn't let you fall, because obviously that's a good thing, is the fact that if I miss a step, like where there's only 1, 2 stairs, like over here, you can't just like walk down the side. That's a little obnoxious. Or maybe I just have to like completely fill it up somehow. That's probably not gonna happen, but we'll see. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna have to try and figure out... But let's see. So we have... I'm currently drawing this out to see how many of these... like, if we can actually line them up on top of each other. Oh, this is gonna break my brain. I do think that's what we're gonna have to do, but I'm just not entirely sure what that's going to look like. So we need the middle piece completely filled. And then how many of these outside ones need to be filled? All right, so let's start by trying to fill the entire center. Oh, we did that. I'm just very not great at transposing. I think I have an idea. Oh, no, I didn't want to actually exit this. So this part here, here. But we don't need to go all the way. Yes, we do need to go all the way down. So I guess this one has to be the Y. Let's keep going. So if that's this part, we need the weird symbol thing for this, I guess. Is that right? But we don't want... Oh, we do want this part. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's pretend like this is right. Oh, I don't think we want that. Do we want this to be filled? I think we do. Well, we need the entire middle filled, so... And none of these other ones can be correct. This could be correct. No. What are we missing? So we've got this piece and this. We're missing something up here, aren't we? This, I think. Yeah, this should all be connected. Okay. This is confusing. This one I'm kind of guessing. We need to make sure that we have the end. Oh, maybe we try that. But that's not going to be enough. Because then we're still missing that one side. Oh boy. any of these could be right. I wish I could just like draw on my computer. This goes here. Here, 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 here. Because the problem is, of course, it moves on me. And that's this part, this part, this part. Okay. What if it's this? Now for this top piece, I need that weird Z symbol. That's not going to work now, is it? Because we're still missing that. Now there's no way for me to get this piece, is there? Thanks for the lurk, Wanderer. That's a good one. But now there's no other way for me to get that side. Oh man! This is not easy. I don't want a hint, but I feel like I'm gonna need a hint. Okay, so we've got a pentagram. A pentagon. That's the word. And then we have, oh my god, this is just too much. Like, I know what I have to do, I just don't know how to do it. Especially because making notes about it is kind of tricky. The large one. Then the normal one. Normal. Large dot. Medium dot. Large dot. Medium dot. So then there's that bit. There's, I'm using like multiple colored markers at this point to try and figure this out. And then this one as well. Oh, I wasn't done with this part. This, And this way, this way, this way. Oh, it's actually this. Whew. Okay, we have this, this. This would be so much easier if I could show you. We sure we need to be back here. She said something about needing to open the big doors, or the big door, and I'm assuming she means this one where the fish is. Because she was wondering what the clue was going to be, or what the key was going to be to open up the door. It doesn't need to be, yeah, it does need to be full. Oh, darn. I was going to say the centerpiece doesn't need to be completely filled, but it does. Okay. Alright, I've tried to doodle it out. I don't think I've really gotten any further than I did before. I'm pretty sure this is where we have to start, but maybe we... No. I know this is where we have to start because of the large point. So the thing is, I need this completely filled. So it's probably this button. I don't think that's right. I think it's that one. I think that... Yeah, it probably is the pattern that's in the sky. I think that's the same thing that we're looking at. Okay, so that's this. But I'm not totally sure. No. Oh, now see, this to me feels like everything except this part. No, that's not true. I also need to go up around here. Then how can I get this piece filled in? It's like, I would really like to combine some of these. I think I might do a little check online because I'm really, really unsure as to what I'm supposed to do next. Yeah, now I only need to open that large door. Okay, so maybe I don't need to do anything with this. Or maybe I do... Oh, this isn't the same. This isn't the same as this pattern. When I put them all together. Oh boy. Okay, so we still have... Okay. I think we're onto something. I'm glad you said something though, Trooper, because I'm pretty sure that I would have just kept trying to combine the things that I have below. So this needs to be to the side. I think that's going to be this little like C sign. This. And then, oh goodness, I gotta get back to over here so I can figure this out. Okay, I think I know which one this is. I think it's this thing. And then the last bit. Oh goodness, I feel like they're moving even though they're not. I think this might be the weird zigzaggy one. No? It is! Aha! Aha!
The door to the sanctuary's open.
I thought it was the same, but it was
Time
not.
to find out what's waiting for me inside.
Whew. Alright, we're heading into the sanctuary. Ooh, is that like a waterfall of black ooze, which we have found out is a kind of blood?
There's something written on the floor. With blood. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams?
Fall Gothic.
What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor?
This is spooky.
I feel like it is speaking to me. Oh, heavens.
Heavens! Oh, good heavens. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Let's see, is there anything on this other side before we go down? It looks like it loops to the same spot. It does not matter which path we take. Okay. Whoa.
My God.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. This is supremely cool.
Nothing that happens here appears
No,
to
I
respect
never
the
confuse a
most
sanctuary with a
basic
mortuary.
rules of
Despite all
physics.
the blood here, that's... Well, I guess
However,
one,
as strange
one
as
could
it may be,
be the same.
it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
This is such a cool design. Speaking of mortuary,
Like the workings of a clock.
now I want to play Mortuary Assistant. Maybe I'll do that for
or a
Halloween.
music box.
I do have it. I've just not played it myself. I've watched plenty of Let's Plays.
Harry, is that you?
Oh my god.
No, 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 no! Tell me this isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
Why can't we move faster? Swim!
No, no. Why did you do it? Oh my God, Harry, no!
You did it.
In the end,
to
you
do it.
performed the ritual. You poor fool. But why? I don't understand it. Why? You knew it. You knew it wasn't going to work.
Well, why not? Why couldn't it work for him? Why couldn't he become...
You knew
One like
the
you.
ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me. But why?
What? Say what now? What? um... Okay, I can't seem to inspect anything in here. I also don't know if this is a reality scene or dream scene. It feels very dreamy.
What really happened?
Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna go with dream.
The only person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Yeah. So he just like lugged a dead body with him to put it on the throne?
Did she use
That's
the dagger
pretty-
to open the gates and carry out the ritual?
That's pretty morbid.
You tried to stop her, but it was too late. She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry?
Are we sure about that?
Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
Okay. Okay, this is going in a very different direction than what I was
Doubts about whether
expecting.
the ritual would work. But what happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual wasn't for people like you.
But why would
The
she want to
ritual was
do
only
that?
for people like
Ritual?
me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Hacha Falgafen. She is our daughter. That's when you finally understood. You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual. A slow and painful death.
Okay, but why did Cassandra want to go through the ritual? What benefit would it have for her? I think I think I might have missed something here. Also, I hate the fact that we can't run through this. I
So
mean,
you
it's good.
faked
It's
your
nice
own
to like.
demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off.
Clever, clever. Oh, I see.
And
So
you sent me the package from Tahiti, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
wow, that's a little twisted though, isn't it? Like instead of just telling her, "Hey, you
I
need to do
took
this."
the bait. You made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me?
Yeah, why not just like tell her, "Hey, you gotta do this, or else it's gonna be a slow and painful death." I guess he didn't believe she'd do
Because
it
you
without
knew
it.
that I would never accept
Yeah.
my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death.
Okay, that
So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead.
very
And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you
Very
tried
intense.
to deceive me. But I know you too well, my dear old pal. We've had so many years together, so many moments of love, happiness, understanding, friendship. A whole beautiful life with you. I know what you tried to do, but I can't let you make this decision for me, Harry. Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind,
it is.
or I reject it and return home with you to relish the time that my illness gives us.
Oh
It's
man.
my decision to make.
I did say that I wondered if there was going to be multiple endings, but this was not what I meant when I said that. I am an incredibly indecisive person. Decisions. I wonder if I can come back and replay this. Or what if I save it here? That way we can come and see what the other ending is, but I'm going to first reject the fate and return home.
You were right about one thing, Harry. I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. I know who I really am
I'm kind of a
and where
romantic
I
sap.
belong. I know fate has eternal life in store for me. But an
Oh,
eternal
that's why
life
she wanted
without
to do it.
you
I forgot.
is
I forgot
worthless,
that she could be
meaningless.
alive forever.
So
I forgot that that was the whole
I
benefit.
choose the slow and painful death. I'm going back home.
To be fair, I also wouldn't want eternal life. Like, at all. That was a cool way that the texture loaded in. All right.
You staged this ruse because you love me. But true love is reciprocal. So I'm also making this decision because I love you.
Aww.
Our love is greater than fate, lineage, or all the pain I can suffer.
It does kind of suck that they both went through all of these
Whatever
tests
time we have
and
left, we'll spend
tribulations
together.
and
When the time
And in the end, it
comes,
doesn't really
it
do
will be
anything.
your
It doesn't
hand
matter.
that holds mine. And those beautiful blue eyes will be the last thing I see before I leave.
Well, that's not a guarantee just because you're going back, but that would. Let's hope so. Let's hope. There's our ship. Oh, there's a rainbow. I'm
So,
curious as to what you
didn't
guys would
find your
have
husband on that island, Mrs. Everhart.
chosen
I did
in-
find my husband.
in this
He
situation.
wasn't on the island, though.
But what have you been doing these 3 days? What did you find there?
I don't know. The truth about myself, I suppose. And at the same time, the reason to go back home.
I don't think I follow you,
Have you ever been in love, Captain Hodgson?
man. In love? You mean like in a romance novel?
No, that's fiction, Captain. In real life, true love stories don't end with a wedding. They end with a funeral. And the only thing that eases that final moment of heartbreaking sadness are all the good memories lived together.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever felt anything like that, Mrs. Everhart. But if you love your husband that much, he's certainly a lucky man.
We are both lucky.
Aw, that's really cute. All right, if this is the end, then we're gonna go back and see what the other ending would have been.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Aw, cute. They're back together. They're singing and playing piano together.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be
Excellent job.
May some angel sentry
And
while I stray
just really
and fate
interesting, very creative.
join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal.
All right, we are going to go back and see what the other ending would have been because I'm far too curious to leave it at that.
Each night and day I pray you're all
I don't think there's a way that I can skip this, but that's okay. I think it's important to also honor the people that put in all this effort and all the work. Because it's, it's a labor of love. It takes a lot of time and effort and creativity and trial and error and
rest you,
so yeah. I like going through the credits at least once. Oh, I like the Raw Fury logo. That's very cool.
How I miss your smile and your tender love.
It's cute to hear them have a little duet together.
I just want you only, want you all the while. May God decree I have you back someday.
So one thing about indie games, the credits are usually shorter. Yeah, usually they are. But I also think it's cute that they have all these special thanks and like their little messages at the end.
Each night and day I pray you're all.
But they had a decent sized team too. I mean, I haven't heard of the studio that made this, but that doesn't have to mean that they're super small.
Honey, are you all right?
I'm fine, Harry, don't worry. I can keep going.
No, listen, let's leave it for today. You shouldn't make any unnecessary efforts.
Really, darling, I'm fine.
You need to rest, Nora. Come on, I'll take you to bed.
And that would be the end of that. All right, is it going to bring us right to the... Oh. The menu?
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. In the end, it didn't matter. You returned home and forgave my deception.
Mm-hmm.
We moved close to the sea and had a few more good years, didn't we? Until you left me that one sunny March morning. I wish I could be reunited with you. But fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
Aww. Okay. The only thing I have now. I do think it's cool that the game ends with him. Now let's load this final bit and see what would have happened if she decides to leave him and live eternally.
We had a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry? Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind.
Oh, that's so sad. I already don't
going
like
back
this.
home.
I don't like this. Okay, we've got the music box.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes.
Oh, there's a path. I
Until now.
thought I was just walking into nothingness. And once
For
again, I
years,
can't
I
run.
thought I was sick. But the truth is, I was homesick.
Mm-hmm.
My poor health, the pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here.
Well, I don't know that you can
Everything
completely
seems so
say
far
that.
away now.
I mean,
No trace of
as someone
pain,
who's
no
experienced
trace of
homesickness
sickness.
before,
Nothing besides
it's not
this
quite
place.
like this.
It's so pleasant to forget everything else.
This is the ending I chose from the
Nothing
point of view
matters
of
anymore.
Harry. Definitely, I think it's
Finally,
definitely
one
a
of the thousands
great
of
thing that
minds
they
connected
gave
to the idol.
both options,
Connected
rather
with
than
the
having a
elder
fixed
god.
ending.
Goodbye, Harry.
I wish it was like the way that. I wish that they actually had subtitles for what we understand, because now that we've accepted our fate, we should know what it means. Oh, so now her hands are like completely amphibian and not just like half amphibian, half human. Yeah, that was a lot of white. It was a very, very bright screen. Okay, why are we running into the wall? Good plan. But it seems so empty here. I hope that at the very end we do see other creatures, other people. Besides just some fish. Yeah, there we go, there we go. The big fish guy. Doesn't feel like we're getting any closer, does it? That's just what I was about to say. Nora, you've taken the words out of my mouth.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2, don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and now this is more of a memory than anything. I mean, it was a memory the first time too, but a memory from before his trip, most likely. Now. Well, it would have had to be before his trip.
Skies don't seem to be so clear. May some angel send.
Alright, so I'm assuming that what Harry has to say at the end will be similar, but a little bit different. So we are going to have to sit through the duet and the credits once again. But it, you know, it's like a minute. Not a big deal. And it's funny that really bright white scene, or part of the cutscene, is like hurting my eyes in a totally different way, because this weekend I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, and we've found not one but 2 ancient cities, and so we've been doing a lot of exploring in the ancient cities, but we haven't been lighting them up. So my eyes have been complaining because everything is so dark. And so now my eyes were complaining because this was far too bright. My eyes are apparently very picky, or getting pickier in old age, but I suppose that's normal.
Sweet dreams rest you, dear old past.
This is also a really cute song. Well, I'm really glad that we played this game. I know it's not the usual game that or the usual types of games that I play. But I'm a big fan of puzzle games, as I've mentioned several times throughout, and it also it does sort of fit into all the other games that we've played in a way. You know, a lot of it's kind of got that same sort of underwater vibes of Subnautica, and I have played Portal before, so I guess the puzzle aspect has come in before. As I mentioned earlier, we'll probably get back to The Long Dark soon. I don't know if I'm going to start something else in between. I actually have been thinking that I'll probably not go back to my current longest run the next time I stream The Long Dark, but I'm probably going to want to start a new run, just because it has been weeks since I've played, and I'm afraid of immediately losing my run. So, we'll see. And I mean, of course, Halloween is coming, so that would be the perfect time to once again play Dark Walker. Although we've played it so many times, I don't know if I should stream it again. It's a lot of fun, so I might. We'll see. All right, what does Harry have to say this time?
Even today, so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you. For the first and last time.
Oh.
And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you. But I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now, my dear old pal.
All right, there we go. There we go. Could always try speedrunning Dark Walker. It really amps up the tension. That's true. I have tried to beat my own time, but most of the time I don't. Oh, I actually would have to ask around whether things are back to normal. I know one of the updates actually kind of messed things up. But that could also be something we could discover together, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, we're going to wrap up here for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and walking through this incredibly cool and creepy environment and discovering all the secrets, well, most of the secrets that the Call of the Sea had for us today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And oh wow, I just see that that Twitch is wigging out. It's telling me that I've been on for 9 hours. I have not. Yeah, thanks. It's really good to be live again. I know I've been kind of I've been just on really randomly, very sporadically. I'm hoping to get back into a rhythm soon. I don't want to make any promises, but I am working towards that because things have been, I miss it. It's been really fun. I'm also hoping to start getting back into like having a camera and, having a lot of the fun redeems and sound effects and, getting Bingo to work again. Bingo was not working. I actually wanted to set it up for today's stream, but I suppose it was a good thing we didn't because we had enough other things going on with the puzzles. But yeah, I'm hoping to get some of those things back up so that we can get back to the usual stream chaos fun. But yeah, so I'm going to sign off here. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I love the turkey alert. Ferret, thank you. I also, I find them so cute. They officially are for Thanksgiving, but I thought, you know what? Canadian Thanksgiving is in like a week or two. So who says we can't have them in October? No one can stop me from having the turkey alerts. They're too cute. Anyway, I hope you guys all have a great week, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. So yeah, have a good one, and bye for now.